No. We are not shooting in Delhi. I just binge-watched Chernobyl. Yes, that much-talked-about show, which revolves around one of the world's worst man-made nuclear catastrophes. Chernobyl is a drama mini-series produced by HBO, which is these days the highest-rated show on television or on digital. Now, it's about Chernobyl, a power plant in Soviet Ukraine which exploded in the year 1986. It all starts with an explosion in the Chernobyl power plant in Soviet Ukraine. Soon after the disaster, we're introduced to Professor Valery Legasov. I like that name. Professor Valery Legasov, who is a Soviet Union nuclear physicist who is assigned to investigate this case. Now, he's got to team up with an unlikely companion in Deputy Chairman Boris Shabina. Now, how do Boris and Legasov work together in order to save the day is the main plot. Now, some parts of the show can be quite disturbing because the makers have shown how radioactive elements affect the lives of people exposed to it. Now, the makers have not forgotten the unsung heroes like the firefighters, the coal miners who excavate the tunnel, the divers who drain the bubbler tanks underneath the reactor, also the people who help clear the radioactive debris above the reactor. Double thumbs up to the casting directors. Professor Valery Legasov is played by Jared Harris, and this man has done a phenomenal job. Who else is there on the show? Boris is played by Stellan Skarsgård, and he also justifies his role. The other characters are very well cast as well. Now, when you make a show on such a scale, there is no room for error. And I have to say, the makers have hit the bullseye, making the best show possible on this topic. Now, once you start watching it, you will be compelled to binge watch it right till the end. All 6 episodes in a go. Now, as a viewer, you'll also learn a lot about this disaster if you haven't heard or read anything about it just yet. What's more, you'll also learn a lot about how a nuclear reactor works. Fascinating, right? And so our verdict on Hotstar's Chernobyl is definitely binge-worthy.